Close calls in boating, we see it happen all the time, and many times it's a situation similar to this where it's more of a self-inflicted close call, but today we're going to go ahead and explore this subject and look at close calls in boating. So grab your favorite chair, your favorite beverage, step right up, and let's get this episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week started. Now, speaking of your favorite beverage, what better way to have your favorite beverage than in a Drain Plug Mafia tumbler? Bad news, you can't buy them anywhere. Good news, we're going to give one away today. Really simple. All you have to do, hit the like button now, leave a comment below, and we're going to pick somebody from the comment section who's going to win an infamous Drain Plug Mafia tumbler. But let's get this episode rolling. Close calls in boating can occur many different ways. They can occur from mechanical failure, they can occur from not knowing what you're doing on the water, and of course they can occur because you put yourself in a situation you shouldn't be in. Many of these can be avoided, and the biggest one that can be avoided is not putting yourself in a situation to set yourself up for failure. Kind of like this crew here. They took off on the dinghy, but never attached the safety kill switch lanyard to themselves. We see this one happen all the time. Probably one of the more popular clips we get sent in, where boats have just gone wild because somebody has fallen off the boat for some reason, and all of a sudden the boat's out there ghost boating, doing its own ghost boat thing, kind of like this vessel here. Now, one of the parts that's really tough of this, it really is one of the most dangerous situations on the water. One, we've got somebody who's in the water with a boat chasing them with a prop spinning behind it. Two, on a ghost boat situation, sometimes it's difficult to tell there's nobody on the vessel. Now, this one's kind of simple as the boat's being completely erratic, but many times if somebody falls overboard and a boat is going straight, that vessel will just continue to go straight, which means it could run into anybody or anything out there in the water. And many times you may not even realize that vessel's gone rogue until it's too late, because at a distance you're not going to be able to tell that there's nobody on the boat. Now, fortunately in this situation, a good Samaritan steps in, is able to help and get this thing under control, but this is just not always the case. Once again, a very simple one that you can avoid. If your boat has a safety kill switch lanyard, go ahead and wear it. Now, another situation we've seen quite frequently lately for some reason that you can easily avoid to try and keep yourself out of trouble from having a close call on a boat is going to be keeping people in the boat. Yes, we all want to get out in the water and enjoy ourselves, but the last thing you want to do is be out off the stern of the vessel or anywhere near a motor with a propeller while that propeller is actually turned on, especially in this situation where the boat's even in gear. Now, there are other times where you're going to see props out there spinning, and it's still a dangerous spot. This one's got a lot going on, but the most basic things I know already: the captain left the helm, which means he didn't have the safety kill switch lanyard attached. The boat's engine's out of the water for whatever reason, and here somebody's going to step onto the stern of the vessel while the motor is still running with the prop engaged. I mean, my man even leans his head over like, what's going on down here? Not something you want to do. Before you approach anywhere near a prop on a boat, you need to make sure, one, that it's at least not in gear, but preferably that the engine's not even turned on at all, and the safety kill switch lanyard is pulled, so there's no way that the motor can even turn on. Now, of course, props don't have to be turned on to cause damage to other things, such as in this situation here where the crew pulled the boat out of the marina and forgot to trim the motor up. Now, you're going to start to see a little bit of a theme here as, again, this crew pulled the boat out and forgot to turn the motor off, and that theme being safety kill switch lanyard would have resolved this situation as well. Once that captain left the helm and left the boat, the engine would have turned off. But once again, this is a dangerous spot, as that motor's still running. If somebody just walks around behind the boat as they pull up on the dock, things could get ugly fast. And then, of course, why not? We're going to end it in the same place we started. Right here you can see the person in the water swimming behind the boat that is gone rogue. Our guy's trying to get back onto the vessel, but this is still a dangerous spot. But again, another situation that could have easily been resolved had this person just been wearing the safety kill switch lanyard. So the kind of theme of this video, guys, if your boat's got a safety kill switch lanyard on it, go ahead and wear it. It could save your life or somebody else's. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Allison Avant, Carly Pratt, Dan Wagner, Dustin Summerall, H. Bodine, John McDonald, Paul Godden, R. Gunning, Sandbar Powerboats, and Stacy Gleason did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.